I didn't go back that summer. But eventually I did.
The tears aren't gonna stop anytime soon because we're getting a movie!
Yeah.
Super excited.
How long have you guys been holding on to this news?
We've heard secrets and rumors and whispers for a little bit, but it didn't become like official until yesterday.
Until we walked outside of the premiere
saw
and saw on Instagram that.
Oh, wow.
I think at one point I was like at the bar with Chris and he was like, "Give me a second, I gotta go take a picture." I was like,
So chill.
"Okay, what are you doing?"
We went out there and then they like made this like sign raise up out of a curtain that says "Summer It's a Pretty Movie," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so wild."
What do you guys know about the movie so far?
We know nothing.
We haven't read a script.
Yeah. We're all in the dark.
Don't
You
know when
just
we're
as much as
filming,
we-
nothing.
No, literally not.
Wow.
We don't even know where. Like,
Yeah,
it's
no,
literally
literally.
all in the air.
I'm excited to see what Jenny comes up with. You know, I'm excited to see like what's in her brain. But I would like to see Steven and Taylor be in a relationship and like actually do it and be on the same team and not be scared of each other. You know, like actually just commit to each other. I think that'd be yeah. What are you gonna say?
I don't know. I think it would be fun to flesh out the Taylor relationship and what commitment looks like for them. I also would enjoy seeing. I feel like there's multiple different avenues that Jenny and Amazon could take. I feel like they could go with Belly, Conrad, and Cousins. They could go with the Jeremiah and Denise. They can go with Taylor. They can go with everyone in San Francisco. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. So I feel like it's. I don't know. We're just kind of guessing, and it's fun. I'm really excited for whatever they come up with.
There's a vibe between you guys. Cute.
Does that mean Hurricane Taylor's about to strike?
Oh my god, no. Stop. We're friends now, remember?
Did you expect to be the most stable relationship this season?
Stable is
Maybe it's a stretch, but at a certain point,
I'll take it.
at a certain point, it felt that way.
Wait, no.
At some point, maybe the most stable is the
Yeah.
Right.
The second
Right.
least stable. How about that?
I'll take it.
That's a little better.
Yeah.
What do you see for them in the future? Do you see them running off together for real in California?
I think they could.
I see them being happy together.
Yeah.
And I see them finally starting to not just fight with each other, but fight for each other.
Yeah.
And I
On
think,
the same team.
yeah, exactly. I think there's a really interesting point in every relationship where like two people go, well, we're gonna commit to this, and that doesn't mean we're not gonna get in fights, but it means that it's not like for the effort of breaking up, it's for the effort of coming closer
Right.
and getting through this
Yeah.
thing together. I also want to see them get like a dog or something. I think that'd be really cute.
Or a cat.
That could be funny.
That'd be really cute.
What?
I don't know. I'm just kind of surprised.
What? You think I've never had my heart broken before?
Kind of.
Oh my
Yeah.
Jeremiah kind of gets together with Denise in the end there.
Yeah.
Do you think, looking forward, maybe we'll see this in the movie, or do you think he does still need time to be alone?
I don't know. I think it's, I would say probably the latter. I think a year after, the whole wedding fiasco, I think any human being would need a little more time than that. So I don't really know what to expect. I think right now I just kind of want Jeremiah to be happy, and if Denise is that person for him, then great. But personally, I think Jeremiah probably needs a little more time and healing under his belt for sure.
That'd be more realistic.
yeah, right. Yeah, not just jumping back into something else.
But the finale did give us a beautiful ending with Conrad.
Belly, would you dance with me?
Why do you guys feel like that was the right way to close things out with the journey Belly went on and then her ultimately ending up with Conrad but not having a wedding?
I've thought about this for a little because watching it ended so beautifully, and I think one of the things that I really loved about the ending was obviously Belly and Conrad, but I really mean it where I'm like, the show's called The Summer I Turned Pretty, and it's Belly being the titular character, obviously in the eye, and there was something about just like watching her in Paris to close out this show where she really starts to find herself at a point where I think she hasn't really been able to find herself, kind of between the two brothers, and getting out of the country and being able to find herself just allows her to grow so much and truly blossom into this like wonderful, like beautiful woman by the end of the series, and I think that was the main thing of when it finished. I felt so much closure about like her and Belly, like just coming into
I
herself.
loved seeing her in Paris.
Yeah, that was a pretty magical. Anything, all the shots in Paris were very like, just fantasy.
It was very spicy too. What was it like for you guys to watch that?
I was like this the whole time. I was like, I'm not watching this. It's like, Jenny, how long does this go? I was like checking my watch. Yeah, I didn't watch it. I like would peek and be like, oh, still going.
It was
I think I did that about 3 or 4 times. Like, it's still going. It went from a train to a car to a
It's like
stairs to.
It's like watching a sex scene when you're like 8 years old.
You're like, is it over? Yeah, that's how I felt.
Dream about this.
We, of course, leave Conrad and Jeremiah kind of in this what's going to happen with their relationship now. What do you anticipate the future of their brotherhood looking like now that Conrad and Belly are officially together?
Man, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be very unlike the things in the past that have happened. I think he said, like, go for it, but don't expect me to be okay with it. And I think there's always going to be a part of him that has love for her, but you know, it's that whole first love stereotype, right? And so I don't really know how he's going to react. I think he's had a lot of growth and he's come to terms with it. I don't know if he's at peace with it, but he's definitely come to terms with it. And I don't know. Hopefully we get to see that in the movie. That'd be nice.
I mean, you guys are still in college. When you think about it, it's kind of ridiculous. Jared, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I wouldn't want you standing next to me on my wedding day if you had to take it.
We were on an emotional roller coaster watching this season. What was the most emotional scene for you guys to shoot this season?
Oh, dang.
I mean, my most emotional scene was definitely the hospital bed.
Steven, can I tell you a secret? I've never loved anyone like I love you.
I'd say for me it was the one with Chris and I in the garden and with the whole letter thing.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember that day and that was such a hard scene to shoot because there were so many lines that were from the book. And it was so not how I would naturally like come off the tongue, and so it just made me have to extra think about what I'm saying, and that was extra hard. And at one point I just got so frustrated with everything happening because it was hot. We had to do like stunt choreo with throwing the punches and stuff and the letter, and all of it was so emotional. Eventually I just broke down personally, and then I was like, just roll it, and then we ended up shooting it, and it was great. I'm so glad they used it. That was probably the most difficult and emotional scene that I had. I thought it looked great. Yeah, that was cool.
It looked amazing.
I'm really happy with how it turned out.
So I figured if I just keep pushing you away and pretend like you don't mean anything to me, then you can't hurt me. And I don't know how to stop doing that.
The one where Rain cried at the hospital is a big one. I was supposed to be unconscious, and it was very hard to be unconscious while she was on my lap, like crying, and I can't open my eyes, obviously, but all I'm hearing is like hearing her performance and trying to offer as much support as I can from a coma, you know?
Appreciate that.
But that one was one where like I think she finished a take and she like, you know, understandably just got up and kind of left the room to do your own thing. And I was like, and I opened my eyes and I was sitting there like crying. I was like, it was just so beautiful. And I wish I was able to see it in the moment, but I'm glad I got to be there to experience that. So, yeah, that's
so
quite
nice.
a beautiful.
That's so cool.
That's awesome. How has the show really bonded all of you guys? I love seeing your friendship actually, like, beyond the show, you know?
I hate these guys.
Yeah, I can tell.
Why are you guys laughing? Tell them the truth. Let's just be honest with each other.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Let's
go
be
ahead,
honest.
Tom.
Let's put it all out there, guys.
Tell them the truth.
Guys, we all hate each other.
Yeah.
We all hate each other.
Yeah.
Gavin knows that he's better looking than me and taller, and he knows that he's wearing better shoes than me right now. And you know what I mean? Like he exudes that confidence, and he just, I know it, and and you know, Rain and I just don't like each other. Rain and I just don't get along. You know,
No, it's terrible.
we all hate each other.
It's very hostile.
hostile environment.
Yeah, hostile work
Yeah.
environment, dangerous, some might say.
Dangerous.
I also want to talk about the fan theories this season because they were running wild. What are some of the craziest ones you guys have seen?
Which one was
The pregnant, yeah, the
Oh,
Taylor being
that one,
pregnant
that
was
one.
funny. I was just like watching it just explode. I was like, I don't know, like.
the surprise? Didn't know that I was doing that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I look? No. I'm like, sorry.
crazy.
No, but it was funny, like, to see a sort of like explosion of the theory, you know, and or, I don't know, it's just interesting. Yeah. Like people, I think it's cool, you know, like people like love the show and are watching it and are passionate about it and like the fact that people are coming up with theories and all is like cool.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Are there any moments that you're like, I need to take a moment to explain for the fans? Like anything you want to defend or apologize for on behalf of any characters?
Oh man, I don't like chocolate, so all the chocolate roasts are really not hitting for me. I really don't care. But there's a few ice cream stores. Wandering Cone in Wilmington was one of them that has the Jeremiah flavor and
Get
it's
outta
like dark
here.
chocolate and
What?
raspberry coulis. Yeah,
Get outta here.
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
I saw it the other day. It was crazy. Yeah, I don't really like chocolate, so that's
That's
mine.
crazy.
Sorry, guys.
Will you marry me?
Yes. Yes.
Anything about the ring? What are some other things that people were going crazy over?
Yeah, I think there's a lot. There's too many to explain. for
There's
me,
so many.
I was-
This show has helped coin the past summer. The summer I blank. How would you guys finish that sentence looking back at this past season?
The summer we became the luckiest cast in the world.
I like that. I like that. That's like
The
hard.
summer we had the best fans ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Keep going. You're on a roll. You're on a roll.
What
All
else?
right, let me spit. The summer that our fans became the greatest. Kind of
That's the
similar.
same.
Yeah, that was the same. That was just reworded.
We ran out of steam.
That was good.
The summer
that
the
was good.
fans.
Now, just looking ahead, we're 4 or 5 years ahead. Your characters are like mid to late 20s. Where do you see them now?
I hope Taylor's making money.
She would be,
I hope
bro.
she's
a
making. I
boss.
hope
What did she say?
I
The
hope she gets
woman,
so
bro.
much money.
Baddest PR girl.
Yeah, like I
Baddest
hope she
PR
does
girl.
that.
For real.
She's going to do it.
For
I
real.
hope so.
I hope your video game thing takes off.
Yeah.
You're like a
Video game
CEO.
things. The video game thing's not taking off. I'm finding an old map in an attic, right? And
No.
it's a
Wait,
map to the center of the earth.
Is it your long lost dads? Who you think is dead? Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
Do you need like a special thing to like breed it, maybe?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I wonder where we would probably.
Probably
do
at the
that.
bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a ship, maybe an old
Ship.
one.
Yeah. I think that's where.
I think that'd be fun. I'd join you. I mean, that sounds a lot like the Goonies or something. No, it's
No,
different.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
More like OBX.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that one. Yeah. I would like to see Jeremiah have a restaurant and 5 years is a long time. Maybe even get married. Maybe I think he's already like been a part of the process once, so it's not as like daunting. So I think he'd be wanting to seal the deal for realsies. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I mean, I feel like he's a lover boy. It just makes sense.
Yeah, he is.
Speaking of love, I feel like at the core of the show, it's all about love,
Yeah.
whether it's friendships or romantic. So what do you ultimately hope that viewers take away from the story about love?
Communicate. Like, genuinely, there's not going to be a good love without communication. You see the most redeeming parts of all the characters are when they're communicating with their significant other. And there's a reason for that. It's because we all desire to be, like, vulnerable and open and all these things. And so when you aren't communicating your feelings, you're robbing yourself and the other person of knowing each other.
I think along the same lines is that like being honest and loving at the same time is like a beautiful thing in friendships, in relationships.
Yeah.
Like I can say what is true, like I can tell you the truth and in a loving and honest way.
This is a show that is like built on love, love for each other and love in the story. And I think one thing that's been very interesting is seeing some of the online fan reaction where I think like We have some of the best fans in the world, but sometimes they don't choose to always lead with love, and I think that that's one thing that I always want to kind of like get out there to people, is that like, let's just lead with love and kindness. I know it's so cliche, but like, I don't know. I think to define a person by a mistake they've made, as long as they show signs of growing from it, is just unfortunate, you know, to hold somebody to that. I think everybody has made mistakes, and as long as they show that they're willing to improve themselves, you know, to overcoming it in the future, then I think they have to start giving people some more grace and lead with love. You know?
Yeah, it's good.
I have to let you guys go, but very lastly, Gavin, I know you have a project coming up with Lana Condor, just in the same Jenny Han universe. We're so excited about that.
Yeah, I'm so excited too.
Yeah. Did
Lana,
you guys compare notes? Tell me.
Oh yeah. Well, we got to kind of share our experiences with Jenny and how lovely she is, and just working together. And Lana is a joy to work with. She's so funny. She's so funny, bro. So yeah, I was super excited about that. Thank you for asking. That's really sweet.
We're so excited to see
yeah,
it.
It's the Jenny-verse colliding right there.